Well, there's a new push to shield campfire survivors from paying federal tax on their PG&E settlement payouts.
Action News Now reporter Tori Apodaca is live in Paradise. Tori, the way things stand now, how much would a survivor owe?
Well, it depends on the tax bracket, but it could be as high as 37%. And that's why campfire survivors here on the Ridge want this change now.
And until PG&E pays more money, then a lot of us are stuck.
Campfire survivor Mike Hogland has been stuck living in this trailer on his burned 2.5 acres for 4 years now.
It was like World War III, a lot of explosions, fire all the way around. A little small group of us was across the street there in the field, and we ended up saving a few houses altogether.
He got a 45% chunk of money from PG&E's Wildfire Victim Trust.
Yeah, here was the shop right here.
But rebuilding isn't cheap.
It's just too much money.
That's because he's also paying some of his payout to a lawyer and more to the federal government.
You work all your life to buy all these things, and then the fire comes along and wipes it out. And then they want to tax you again on everything that you had bought, you paid taxes on to buy.
People lost what they lost, and they were completely innocent.
Trust Oversight Committee member Steve Skikos says Bill H.R. 7305 would stop this federal tax.
This was not a situation in which they are responsible for the loss. PG&E caused this by their own criminal negligence.
PG&E's fire victim trustee Kathy Yanni also supporting the bill.
An award to a fire victim is nothing like regular earned income.
Legislators tell me the bill is not taking an ordinary path because there are only a limited number of days left in Senate this year. Instead, the bill will likely become part of a package of bills.
I would just be happy having a garage with a cot.
And if passed, people already paying federal taxes on the Wildfire Victim Trust Fund would get a refund.
This legislation is very logical.
The goal is to have it passed by the end of the year. The legislators believe that the chances of this bill passing are pretty good since it is seeing support from both sides. Plus, there was also a similar bill that passed in California earlier this year that exempted the settlements from state taxes. Reporting live in Paradise, Tori Apodaca, Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
Tori, is there any indication how long it might take for someone if they were to get that refund? I mean, are we talking a matter of years of waiting here?
Yeah, that's a good question, Haley. There's definitely that potential. It would kind of have to go through taxes as tax returns, what we would do every single year during a tax cycle is kind of the timeline we'd be looking at.
Okay, so hopeful, but a long wait. Thanks, Tori. Trustee Kathy Yanni also gave us an update saying 90% of the fire victims will be paid their 45% settlement by the end of this year. And she says if the stock market gets above $15.50 a share, they'll be able to pay people even further.